leadership.
Okay.
Leadership.
Uh-huh.
And he was cut very deep. Now, if you met this man, you'd know where he went to church. He would tell you. He would tell you what he did, and what he was involved with. And he was the type of man that never wanted accolades for anything. He just spoke with who he was and why he was involved. So he's gone, and he has no interest in coming back. And I get other men to try to reach out to him, as I've been told to do, and I've done pretty well. But the parts that I struggle with are, he's hurt.
Absolutely, that's exactly.
How can I help him get over that?
Yeah.
And I find myself picking sides with him.
Sure, of course. And that's the point.
And it's hard.
Of course it's hard. But let me tell you, no one will hurt you more than the Church of Jesus Christ. I promise you that. You ask Padre Pio, all the saints. I mean, I have been crucified, died, and buried by the Church again and again. But that's where resurrection comes. And I think that the point of that is because it's a saying, the only people that can really hurt you is the people you love, right? And again, your spouse might hurt you. They don't do it on purpose, but it's still, you get hurt by your spouse all the time, and you think, why does this happen? And the biggest thing is that we stay focused on not the feeling of being hurt, but okay, what's true? I've said 1,000 times, I would have left the Catholic Church years ago if it wasn't for the truth that it teaches. Because there's people, me included, who do not live the way we need to live all the time. And so, if I just move because, I was hurt, boy, I'd have left a long time ago. But it's truth. I can't go against truth. This is the truth. And truth is what we do for. And that's the biggest thing.
Father, that being said, I remembered what Deacon Jones, Alex Jones, had said when he was here and he spoke at this conference. He said, once he saw the truth, how could he deny? I have to tell you, I asked myself that same question to myself, and I've been struggling with posing it to my friend and saying to him, listen to what Deacon said. Once you've seen the truth, how can you deny?
Well, because he's been hurt. Sure. I would encourage him about the Eucharist is the biggest thing, because he received Eucharist all the time, and now he's turned his back on the Eucharist, and that would be...
That's exactly what I said, Father, to myself. I have not brought that up yet.
Sure. And again, you shouldn't do it in a way that's condemning, but say, I couldn't, I agree with you in so many things, but I just couldn't leave Jesus in the Eucharist. And that's all you have to do. You don't have to say, why did you? You just say, I agree with you. Boy, you were hurt, and boy, I can agree with that hurting, but I just couldn't leave the Eucharist no matter how bad I got hurt. And that's the end of it.
Father, I had the same, probably about 8 years ago, same thing happened to me, same location.
Sure.
And I couldn't turn. Did I want to leave? Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Sure.
I was about out the door, and I struggled with a fog for a week. Week. I felt like the entire world was gray. I turned around, and I remember that Friday night I said, I cannot leave. That is not who I am. That's not who he created me to be. I'm not, what you said, he made us to be strong, loving, and wise.
Sure.
I am not about to run.
Sure. So again, that's what you got to do, is stay focused on that reality. And again, we don't let our feelings dictate the truth. We just follow truth. So, but it's not easy.
Father.
Okay? Well, you pray for him too. God bless you.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.